Welcome back, guys, to another beer review, first one of Sunday. I've just been doing a bit of kitchen cupboard painting. Lunchtime now, so while I let some doors and cupboards and stuff go off, I'm going to have a cheeky beer because that's what you do on a Sunday, isn't it? So there I am. I was going to open it first. I didn't even told you what it is. So the next beer up is from Redchurch Brewery in Harlow, I believe it is. Harlow. Yep, Harlow. We got there in the end, yeah. They're from Harlow, and this is a bottle of their Redchurch Lager, coming in at 4.7%, 330ml bottle. That's their typical branding, just changes colour and what have you. We've got the old Redchurch Brewery bottle cap, which I do like. This was a World Beer Awards United Kingdom winner, so hopefully it should be a decent beer. I got this as part of a pack where I got a Redchurch glass and 10 beers for 20 quid. Got free delivery as well because I had a code for that. I should put it in the Redchurch glass, but I can't be asked. That one's there. So let's get this cracked open and see what we get. Ideal as well doing this because it's a lovely day where I am. Sun's out, it's really nice. I'm going to do my review and hopefully there'll be a little bit left over to go and sit outside for a half hour to sit down and enjoy it more. So there we go, beer in a glass. It's got a slight haze to it, definitely not chilled haze, but is a slight haze to it. Lovely golden colour, good carbonation going up there, not looking too gassy but enough there to give it a bit of viz. We've got a finger of white compact head. So let's give this baby a swirl, get the old snout in there and see what we get. Ooh, that does smell good. Ooh, that's got a lovely spicy pepperiness to it. A nice hint of lemon in there. Lovely subtle malt. And even a little bit of breadiness in there. This smells good. So without further ado, let's dive in and see what it tastes like. Cheers. That is decent actually, that's nice. I was expecting a little bit more sweetness maybe in there. Body is a little thin for me. That's the biggest, that's the only fault I can pick with it at the moment. The body is a little bit thin. And it maybe just lacks a little bit of sweetness in there, but that's going to be down to personal taste. Other than that, it's a lovely beer already. I'll give you some tasting notes while we're here. A little bit malty, big spicy pepperiness, nice bit of lemon, and that's really all I'm picking up in it. I mean, lagers are quite simple. I do think if it had that little bit of breadiness in the taste, I think that would maybe add to the body as well. But other than that, it's a really good beer. It's very sort of Pilsner like. 4.7%. I would say it feels like you're drinking that with the bitterness. Yeah. I'm actually going to go back on a little bit of what I said. It is a really nice beer. It is. I think what I mean to say is, if it had that bit more breadiness and body, it could be an absolute belter. But it does lose that little bit in there. I feel like I'm not gone back. I've just kind of changed how I've built it up. Body's a little bit on the thin side for me. If it had that bit more body and a bit more breadiness to it, it would certainly make it feel a fuller beer. It would add to the taste. That little first bit where you normally get that big sort of bready feel to it, or I find it without that, it feels a little bit watery at the start, but you do get the pepperiness and the lemon in there. It's refreshing enough, nicely carbonated, although I've got a burp coming. Is nicely carbonated. yeah, it's better than your bog standard lagers. It really is. And for me, it could have been an absolute belter. Bar them little bits I said, lack of a little bit of body and a bit of breadiness, which would have given a bit more a fuller flavour and a fuller body to it. But other than that, it's a pretty decent offering. Apologies for maybe the muddled review. I got a bit excited at first, but really thinking about it after, it could have been so much better if it just had, like I said, all that other stuff. So that's the Redchurch lager, 4.7%. Still not a bad, decent lager in all honesty. A lot better than your bog standard normal crap, but could have been an absolute belter. So I quite enjoy it. Would I go out and get it? No, because I think there are other better beers out there. You know, despite it being pretty tidy. Anyone out there that's had this before, let me know what you think. And that's it for this first one of the day. Join me for another couple later on. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again a bit later. I'm going to have a bit of a bite to eat now and have some food. Cheers.